This is DK back at you with another video here for the showdown slate between Golden State and Portland here on Monday. Real quick, let's see how we currently did Sunday night. So another pretty frustrating night here for the Milwaukee, Toronto, for DFS at least for me. Kawhi, Giannis, they were solid, but again, those guys are in the super high owned, so it's really about the other four guys you have in your lineup. George Hill is really good. He's a value guy I liked. Ibaka. This is just the frustrating thing here at Toronto. They're going back and forth with Gasol and Ibaka. It's just so unpredictable and inconsistent that it's just frustrating me to no end. I've been on the wrong side of it every single time, and it's really frustrating, to be honest. Ersan, foul trouble early. Just didn't play a whole lot of minutes. He finally had an off game, and then Lowry fouled out. A couple more things to note here. Toronto, they've shown that it wasn't a fluke for Norman Powell with those minutes. Played really well here again tonight, so they want to give him some pretty solid minutes. So you got to consider him next time out. But yeah, this series has been really inconsistent. These rotations, the players, and don't feel obligated ever, like you feel like you had to play every single night. To be honest, I'm probably going to take the rest of the series off Toronto Milwaukee at least for Showdown DFS, just because again the rotation's been so inconsistent. The foul trouble, it's kind of been a nightmare. So and a headache to try and to figure it out. So for that reason, probably going to take the rest of this Milwaukee Toronto Showdown series off. But yeah, like I said, another frustrating night. But let's see if we can get back to the winning track here for Golden State. Portland have had a lot of success here for the Showdown series. So let's jump into it. Let's go to the utility price here. So if you guys have watched my previous videos here for Golden State Portland, you guys know I want to try to get 4 of those top 5 guys, but now it's getting a little tricky. The prices on Clay, CJ Lillard, Draymond, Steph have all gone up to the point where it's very, very difficult to get 4 of those top 5 guys and then be comfortable with 2 value guys in there. So I might be going with just 3 of these top 5 and maybe a mid-tier guy and then a couple value guys. We'll see. I haven't really played with roster construction too much, but the prices on these guys are going up. So it will be pretty tough to get 4 of these top 5 guys in there. But again, you can't go wrong with any of these guys. Portland, it's a do or die situation. They have to win. So for that reason, probably going to lean towards Lillard and McCollum. But Draymond and Steph have been great too. So it's going to be tough. So if we go to the tier below, the big news here is the Iguodala injury. He left a couple times last time and did not return. Only played 18 minutes. He's got a calf injury. So if he ends up missing, that's obviously going to be a boost to the big 3 here for Golden State with Clay, Draymond, and Steph. But then it's going to make some of these value guys get some extra minutes here. The main beneficiary of Iguodala being out was Alfonso McKinney here at 2.8. Picked up 21 minutes, played pretty well in that time. Now, normally he's a pretty low usage guy, so I wouldn't go crazy chasing this, but I think he would probably be the biggest beneficiary if Iguodala does miss. Iguodala plays here at 6.6. The price is dropping on him, but still the injury, he hasn't really looked that good in this series. I don't think I could play Iguodala if he played. If we go below that, we got Mo Harkless here at 6K. It's just too expensive for him. He's going to play 25 minutes probably. Not the highest usage guy. I mean, I think he's okay, but probably not going to be the way I go. And then Myers Leonard. So he's priced at 5.4K, but he played 31 minutes. They've shown they don't want to give Cantor the minutes here. They want to give the minutes to Myers Leonard and Zach Collins. Zach Collins probably matched up the best against Golden State, but they want to start Myers Leonard. He played some big minutes, played 31 minutes. I don't know if we can expect that again. Zach Collins to get some foul trouble once again in the series, but I think Myers Leonard, he's in play here at 5.4. I think he plays 25 or so minutes, so I don't think he's the worst play. Cantor just didn't see enough minutes, only played 7 minutes, didn't see the court in the second half. I just don't think I can do it unless they announce he's going to start, but I really think they're going to continue with Myers Leonard. And then Looney, 4.6, seems priced about right. 5.4 was a little pricey for him. He's dropped 800 to 4.6. He's going to play 25 or so minutes. He's probably going to get you 15 to anywhere from 15 to 30 fantasy points. So I think Looney perfectly fine here at 4.6. And then the next tier here with Rodney Hood, Turner, Minu, probably staying away from all these guys. Hood hasn't really looked good here in the series. He's very scoring dependent. Evan Turner, just the minutes aren't there enough. He's a guy that's going to fill up the stat sheet, but I don't think I want to go there. Aminu, just the minutes have gone way down on him as well. The price is really cheap, but the minutes are just not there for him. And then, so the tier below here, we got Seth Curry, who, like I said in my previous video, this guy can definitely hurt you if his shot's not falling. Played 30 minutes, only got 10 fantasy points. But if he can knock down some threes, he can definitely get you there. So he's a value guy you have to consider. The minutes are there right now for him. So Seth Curry, you definitely got to consider him. And then Zach Collins, I think I'm going to go back to the well here. The price didn't budge at 3.2. Got in foul trouble once again, but still played 20 minutes. He's their best, chance at defending, the Golden State pick and roll. I assume probably the minutes go up a little bit on him if he can stay out of foul trouble. That's a big if. He's been in foul trouble like this whole series, but at 3.2K, I think Zach Collins, a pretty solid value play here. Then McKinney, no issue as well here. Only if Iguodala misses. If Iguodala plays, I'm not touching McKinney. But if Iguodala misses, I think you have to consider him at least. Livingston just not playing enough minutes. Even if Iguodala misses, I don't see him the minutes going up on him enough, so I don't think I could do Livingston. And then Jordan Bell played pretty well here in the series at 2.2. The price dropped a little bit on him. Probably going to play 10 to 15 minutes, and he's going to produce when he's out there. So I think Jordan Bell perfectly fine here as a value play, and a guy I am certainly considering. Jerebko, the minutes went down on him a bit. Played 15 the first two, played 9 last time out. I would like it more if he's playing in that 15 range, but at 1.6, doesn't have to do a whole lot to get you there. So I think you definitely have to consider Jerebko as well. Quinn Cook, not seeing enough minutes for me. Bogut, they've shown they don't want to play him. Don't think I can go there. Damian Jones, I think whoever Golden State starts at the center, they're only going to play 3 minutes because that's what happened the last 2 times. I don't think I can go Jones either, but I think below that there's really no one else. So I don't think I will be able to get 4 of these top 5 guys and 2 value guys. I don't know. I haven't really played with roster construction too much, so I might just go with 3 of these top 5 guys, maybe a mid-tier guy and a couple value guys. The value guys that I like here, Jordan Bell here at 2.2, Zach Collins at 3.2, Seth Curry, a little risky, but if his shot's falling, he can definitely get you there at 3.4. Looney, more of the mid-range, but I think he's pretty solid here at 4.6. Myers Leonard, another mid-tier guy that I think solid at 5.4. And then it's the stars up there. So I think that's going to do it for today's video, guys. If you have been enjoying the content, please like this video, subscribe. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section down below. It's also important to follow me on Twitter. That will be in the description below. I'll give my thoughts as more news comes out throughout the day. And if this game gets pushed to Game 5, I'll have another video out for then. But yeah, I think I'm going to take a pass on the rest of the Toronto-Milwaukee series. Just too inconsistent for DFS purposes. So if there's Game 5, I'll be back for another video then. So I'll see you guys then.